Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a thumbs up. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, only 19, let out a scream that still haunts the hospital corridors. Her baby, a little girl she'd already named Daisy Lynn Grace, was stillborn. The silence that followed was deafening. Just one room away, the baby's father collapsed. He hit the tile floor hard, unresponsive. Nurses rushed in. Code Blue was called. Within minutes, he was being transported. The cause. The young couple had been preparing for this day with excitement. They had decorated a nursery. They had filmed parts of the journey for a new TV special titled, Mama's Legacy. She was perfect, whispered Alana, clinging to the pink blanket meant to wrap her daughter. She was 3 hours away in Atlanta, attending a private hearing related to her ongoing legal battle with Justin Stroud. She would get the call just before sunrise, and the news would shatter everything. Family Crisis returned with a new episode on July 11, 2025. In one of the segments of the episode, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, while speaking with her friend and colleague, Paisley, revealed that she was dating her ex-husband, Josh's cousin, Darren. WHI reflecting on how she sparked a connection with him, Pumpkin said. I've known him for a really long time. We were friends back in school and then he messaged me on social media, and then we've just kind of been talking and it's kind of nice. The Mama June, Family Crisis alum shared that her new partner was sweet and thoughtful, often doing things without her asking. Paisley was happy for Pumpkin and hoped it would work out, but was shocked when Pumpkin revealed she hadn't told anyone because Josh and Darren were cousins. Pumpkin explained they weren't blood cousins, so it didn't feel awkward to her. Still, she was worried about how the rest of the family would react to the news. While speaking to Paisley, Pumpkin confirmed that Darren had no criminal record, something she said she learned the hard way from her mother, June Shannon's dating history. After revealing that Darren was Josh's cousin, Pumpkin attempted to explain how they were not related by blood. Darren is related to Josh's stepfather, which Josh's stepdad is like a father to him, but there's no blood running, she said. When the Mama June, Family Crisis cast member asked Paisley if it was weird, she suggested that it was a little complicated. Paisley then asked Pumpkin if she planned on telling Josh about it, which the latter was against at the time. However, she knew she had to come clean about it before Josh heard it from someone else. Pumpkin further stated that there was a lot more to discuss with Josh other than her dating life. Consequently, she wondered if it was the right time to have the discussion. In another segment of the Mama June, Family Crisis episode, Pumpkin went on a date with Darren and later informed Paisley that although she enjoyed her time with her new beau, she did not want to rush into anything like she did with Josh. She admitted that she was only interested in having fun, given that she had been tied down for 10 years with Josh. However, Pumpkin noted that it was difficult to date secretly. Although she and Darren tried to stay as quiet as possible, people noticed them since it was a small town. I can't keep it on the down low forever. What am I gonna do? Just never go out to eat, never go out on a date. Pumpkin wondered. When Paisley advised Pumpkin to tell Josh about Darren, she became anxious. However, she agreed it would be worse if Josh found out about the new romance from someone else. Later in the Mama June, Family Crisis episode, Pumpkin met with Josh and finalized their divorce, bringing an end to their 6-year marriage. While Josh confessed that it was the hardest day of his life, Pumpkin admitted that she was ready to be free. Pumpkin also changed her last name from Efred to Shannon, leaving Josh to have an adverse reaction. Raina Saha is a pop culture writer who covers reality at Sportskeeda. While pursuing her master's degree in comparative literature, Raina explored various genres of media and later joined the field professionally, after being drawn to all things pop culture. Raina has previously worked on several research projects for Z Entertainment Enterprises, analyzing TRP trends for daily soaps, and has presented her research at international conferences. Although an avid follower of the entertainment world, it is the unscripted nature of reality that excites Raina the most, owing to its relatability, unexpected twists, and the suspense and drama the shows offer. For Raina, diligent research and providing accurate information from authentic sources are key to her reporting process. She relies on thorough fact-checking for her stories and continuously updates data post-publication to ensure the content is relevant and accurate at all times. Thompson wasn't just a child star, she was Mama's little moneymaker, per a reenactment in her movie, within a family constantly rocked by scandal. In I Was Honey Boo Boo, present-day Thompson says, was always the same thing. Wanted Mama, but her love was only transactional. After Thompson was crowned queen of the Toddlers and Tiaras universe, she got her own show. Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, which ran for 2 seasons. Was technically cancelled in 2014, when Shannon was caught spending time with a registered SE offender. Was reborn now with Shannon, whose 300-pound weight loss made headlines, as its title character, Ennui in 2017 as Mama June, From Not to Hot. Then rebranded to Mama June, Road to Redemption in 2021, when Shannon began trying to get sober after an arrest for drug possession, and once again, retitled Mama June, Family Crisis, in 2023. The franchise has been criticized for years for poking fun at its subjects in its portrayal of Thompson's family as a horde of lice-picking, lard-eating, nose-thumbing hooligans south of the Mason-Dixon line, a car crash, and people to point and snicker at. Despite the way the show seemed to suggest that the family should be laughed at because of the way they look and talk, they just kept coming back, demanding to be seen. Having cameras around all the time wasn't easy, especially when her family was enduring so many difficulties, but Thompson didn't mind putting on a show. Growing up in the spotlight, there's things I probably would have did different, but it was hard and it was fun at the same time. Have always loved being the center of attention, and I've always loved making people laugh, Thompson told Yahoo Entertainment. Loved every second of it. There was never a time was like, don't want to do this. Anna Thompson, Mama, June Shannon, Alana Thompson and Mike Sugar Bear Thompson in a 2013 episode of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Courtesy Everett Collection. Much of I Was Honey Boo Boo's runtime is spent detailing the emotionally abusive relationship between Thompson and her mother. Shannon first appeared as a loving if misguided mother figure who nurtured Thompson's love of pageants, yelling, "Work it, Smoochie," from the audience as Thompson performed and feeding her Go-Go Juice Mountain Dew and Red Bull to get her hyped up. She produced just about as many viral quotes as her daughter too. But as time went on, Shannon's substance abuse and relationship conflicts became a serious problem in their home, causing financial and interpersonal strife. At one point, Thompson's sister Lauren Pumpkin Efford became her legal guardian. By the time she became an adult and left the care of anyone she's related to, Thompson had been the star of 3 reality shows. For me, it's not about fame and it's not about the money, she says in the biopic. Honestly, my story is simple. It's about a mom and a daughter and breaking the cycle of emotional abuse. But the money still matters, else it serves as evidence that the relationship between Thompson and her mom has always been fraught. Over and over, Thompson explains in the biopic that her mom would cling to her when she needed money, then let her go when she didn't. Thompson has claimed that she never received any of the money she earned as a child star. She doesn't even know how much she'd be owed, at this point. On season 6 of Mama June, Family Crisis, Shannon confessed that she'd taken some of the money allotted to Thompson in a Coogan account, a trust in which parents are required to set aside the earnings of their child star children. Shannon paid it back but never apologized. Would tell people to take it one day at a time and just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, Thompson said. Not every day is going to be your worst day, and not every day is going to be your best day, so just take it slow and work with what you got. To know where was 5 or 6 years from now to where I am today is such a big, dramatic change, she said. Makes me more motivated to see what else can do in the future. When Thompson looks back at old memes and videos of herself, she feels both sadness and happiness. Being able to rewatch Here Comes Honey Boo Boo feels a lot like watching a home video. But sometimes those memories sting. We used to be so close as a family, we're close again now. But when the cameras really started coming out, we wasn't as close anymore. Little sad, she said. Burdened by bullying and a hectic filming schedule, Thompson left traditional school to be homeschooled when she was young. Years later, her return to public high school is shown as a major turning point in Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. She's exceptionally smart, which wouldn't surprise anyone who considers how many witty and instantly iconic statements she's responsible for, and defies the not-so-bright stereotypes forced upon people with accents like hers. Thompson is fully committed to school right now, focusing as much as she can. She's officially a junior in college and hoping to become a pediatric nurse. Family insiders say Alana collapsed in her hospital room after complaining of sharp chest pains and breathing difficulty. Medical staff called a code blue, and she was rushed to the Mama June, speaking emotionally to a group of reporters outside the hospital in Macon, Georgia, said. Many assumed the child was fathered by longtime boyfriend 22, who has been in a public relationship with Alana since 2021. But in a shocking twist, multiple family sources and leaked DMs from a close friend claim and quietly began seeing someone else. News broke about Alana's condition. The Shannon family rushed to Macon Medical Center. Inside sources report that tensions were sky high as was ugly, said one hospital staffer who asked to remain anonymous. They were screaming at each other. June was accusing Dralin of keeping secrets. Pumpkin was crying. And Dralin just sat there with his head in his hands. What exactly happened inside the delivery room remains unclear, but one thing is her social. Of now, possible contenders for paternity, and a 21-year-old college athlete from Atlanta named rumored to have been in Alana's DMs since early 2024. Jaden, a wee receiver at Georgia State University, has denied any involvement in the situation publicly but did post a cryptic tweet shortly after news of the birth broke. Say Jaden and Alana had exchanged messages for months, but it was unclear whether they were seriously dating. Mama June, meanwhile, has demanded a paternity test. Alana Thompson, better known as Honey Boo Boo, shot to fame as a child on Toddlers and Tiaras back in 2012, changing her and her family's life forever. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon star together in Mama June, Family Crisis, Courtesy. But being suddenly thrust into the spotlight put intense pressure on Alana, her mom June Shannon, aka Mama June, and her sisters, Anna nicknamed Chickadee, Jessica, and Pumpkin-born Lauren that they still struggle with today. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon appear together on the latest season of Mama June. Family Crisis. Von Hein know for fact. Wouldn't be able to, be in college and be in Colorado and financially take care of mice, she continued. But there is times where do wish that could handle things in private and then not just be all over the internet and everybody not have their opinion on it, because everybody has an opinion on everything you do. Alana joked, could go and donate $10 million to the children's hospital, and they'll be like, she only donated $10 million, she only donated to this one children's hospital, and that would be a problem. They found a problem in everything you do. Alana Thompson, aka Honey Boo Boo, is pursuing a nursing degree. Photo credit Pumpkin, who is going through a divorce from her Josh, shared her feelings on her reality appearances as well, saying, feel like in between, it has helped and it has not helped. Just because when it does come to big relatable problems like me going through my divorce, my mama's drug addiction, the stuff with Dralin, Alana's boyfriend who is potentially facing jail time. All of those little things, it would be so much better and easier for us to do with them if we weren't in the public eye. She continued, because I do feel like once you're in the public eye, people just kind of switch the narrative to whatever they want it to be. They don't really care about the facts and the truth and whatever else may come along with it. What they care about is what's going to get them more views. What's going to get their story. What lies should June also felt some frustration, especially in the wake of her battle with drug addiction, saying, people will, if do look wrong or move wrong or something, they still think that's still using 5.5 years straight sober. Even with those grievances, the family signed up for another rough of reality new season of Mama June, Family Crisis, premiering May 30th on We. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon star together in Mama June, Family Crisis, Courtesy. This season follows the ongoing drama in and outside the family, like Pumpkin's divorce and June's battle for custody of her late daughter Anna's daughter, Caitlin. Anna died in 2023 from adrenal cancer, almost 11 months after her initial diagnosis. The loss has been hard on the family, made more so by the custody fight over Caitlin. But they work to keep Anna's memory alive and share that connection with Caitlin and her other daughter, Kylie. Major turning point in Lauren Pumpkin Efford's marriage is sending shockwaves through Mama June's family, and it's changing everything. On Mama June, Family in Crisis, viewers witness the severity of how June's addictions and fractured relationships with her family have impacted Lauren. After becoming the primary caretaker of younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, plus caring for her own children with husband Josh Efford, Lauren's marriage finally took such a hard hit, the couple divorced. Now, in the wake of this pivotal shift in Lauren's personal life, June's relationship with her daughters is evolving too, revealing long-buried tensions and surprising moments of solidarity. Alana and her mother have seemingly come a long way since filming Season 7 of Family Crisis. The pair were still in a rocky place at the beginning of the season, with Alana still airing her grievances with her mother to her followers online and with her friend on camera. But the mother and daughter recently spoke to In Touch prior to the premiere of the season, and it was clear that the pair were at least united in support of Lauren's choice to end her marriage. Although Alana admitted that Josh had stepped in as a father figure for her in the years she had lived with her sister's family, she felt she had to support her sister's decision. She admitted at one time she hoped they would fix it, as they had in the past when confrontation arose, but she eventually realized her sister wasn't happy and needed the change. June, on the other hand, felt that the couple were bound to separate, pointing out the awareness that came to the family after the loss of her daughter, Anna Marie Chickadee Tony, to cancer in 2023. June noted everyone in the family then became aware of what had been placed on the back burner in their lives. Although there is still tension between Alana and June in Season 7, it is nice to see that the mother has taken small strides to repair the relationship she has with her daughter. Honey Boo Boo Thompson just flipped the script on the dysfunctional Mama June. Family crisis curse not over yet. April 2021, Lauren told In Touch that her mother's behavior was the main issue in her marriage. Now that the marriage is broken beyond repair, there is room for June to make amends for the damage she once caused by continuing to support her daughter through this time of transition. June has been sober since 2020, and has recently featured her weight loss transformation in Family Crisis, which, after all, used to be titled Mama June. From Not to Hot, with the original premise of the series meant to focus on the matriarch's weight loss journey, before the family crisis erupted. June also took the tentative first steps to repairing her relationship with her daughters in the most recent episodes of Season 7, who have grown wary of their mother's tempestuous approach to conflict management. June demonstrated in recent episodes of Family Crisis that she is willing to take steps toward repairing her relationship with her daughters, signaled by returning part of the funds she had appropriated from Alana's savings as a child actor. Although June made a show of arranging a large check to present to her daughter, as though she had won a prize, instead of accepting replacement funds for what had been stolen, it was at least a small olive branch to her youngest daughter. With the return of the funds, and her support for Lauren's choice to divorce and start over, June has been building back trust in her relationships with her children. June recently showing a united front with Alana in support of Lauren indicates the family dynamic may have shifted significantly following the divorce. Boo Boo Thompson and June, Mama June, Shannon opened up about how they keep Anna Chickadee Cardwell's memory alive more than a year after her tragic death. Honey Boo Boo, 19, emphasized that every little thing we do honors her. Just like me being in nursing school, honors her, 'cause that's what she wanted for me. And we all have her in our house and we have pictures of her. Feel like everything reminds me of her. Okay at a green wall and I'm like, Alana revealed, noting the significance of the color army green, which Anna adored. Her little urn or whatever is sitting on the green Anna, you look beautiful. Mama June pointed out that Honey Boo Boo and Chickadee shared a birthday on August 28th, deepening the connection they feel to her. People don't realize that either, she said. That's another thing. You know, when you walk into my house in the new house, you see her right there at the front door, Mama June explained about the decor plans for her new home. And we're gonna make a picture wall of all pictures throughout the year of her and the kids and everybody. Remembering Chickadee is especially vital for Mama June since her daughter Caitlin, 12, currently lives with her and husband Justin Stroud. It's very hard to even try and look back on pictures of, when she was younger, Honey Boo Boo admitted. Article continues below. Advertise 'em. When she first had Caitlin and stuff. But do think it's good sometimes when we sit around and do it with Caitlin because just showing her the memories that she does have with her mom, the matriarch said. Following Chickadee's passing, Mama June faced a legal battle with Michael Cardwell, Anna's ex-husband, for custody of Caitlin. Initially living with June and Justin, Michael later filed for primary custody. September 2024, a Georgia judge ruled that June would retain primary custody of Caitlin. Addition to Caitlin, Anna also had a daughter, Kylie, 9, with Michael, whom she was married to from 2014 until 2017. Michael, who is not Caitlin's biological father but played a significant role in raising her during their marriage, currently has custody of Kylie. During the interview, June provided an update on Caitlin's well-being. She's doing very good, June noted. She just started a new school 3 months ago and we just moved into a new house, the couple telling their daughter for Pumpkin, and got her the Cookie Monster and cotton candy ice cream. Josh spoke to the cameras about the situation and said it had been super hard. Sukriti is a reality writer for the pop culture division of Sportskeeda. Graduation in political science initially sparked her interest in journalism. However, over time, she found herself drawn to combining her passion for writing with her fascination for pop culture. With a diverse background spanning 4 years, she likes to maintain dignity and accuracy in her work, ensuring that sensitive matters are reported with integrity and using credible sources. Mama June, Family Crisis, premiering May 30th on We. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon star together in Mama June, Family Crisis, courtesy. This season follows the ongoing drama in and outside the family, like Pumpkin's divorce and June's battle for custody of her late daughter Anna's daughter, Caitlin. Anna died in 2023 from adrenal cancer, almost 11 months after her initial diagnosis. The loss has been hard on the family, made more so by the custody fight over Caitlin. But they work to keep Anna's memory alive and share that connection with Caitlin and her other daughter, Kylie. Major turning point in Lauren Pumpkin Efford's marriage is sending shockwaves through Mama June's family, and it's changing everything. On Mama June, Family in Crisis, viewers witness the severity of how June's addictions and fractured relationships with her family have impacted Lauren. After becoming the primary caretaker of younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, plus caring for her own children with husband Josh Efford, Lauren's marriage finally took such a hard hit, the couple divorced. Now, in the wake of this pivotal shift in Lauren's